luckily. Okay, record. Now, so before we start any of the things, right? Okay, let me just ask a few questions. Then after that, you all answer me in the chat, so I know that you're actually here. Okay, first, everybody, anyone you are not in my class, can you let me know in the chat? Actually, quite a lot of not familiar names. You're not in my class, you're first time in my class. Yeah, tell me. Nah, Joven, you're not in my class. Sometimes you're cupping one. I know. Okay, who else? Oh, okay. So quite a lot, huh? Now, so you are TDC students or you are not TDC students? Yeah, TDC students. Okay, good, good. Anyone else? Then I assume some of you is actually recording lah. Huh? Oh, hi. So it means you're from probably Saturday or maybe you're from night class, is it? Okay, cool. Now, so yes, now it's 2:10. Okay, 2:10. Oh, Saturday. So it means you're from Kylok the Pro, right? Kylok the engineer. You're from Kylok's class. Hmm. Okay, now, so everyone, okay, we gotta start our class now. So it's 2:10 already. Now, so as for today, let me tell you what we're gonna do lah. What we're gonna do. As I know, so far, how many school? Total, there is three students personally text me on. Okay, I wouldn't say three students lah, three schools. A few students actually message me. Okay, so they say that teacher, my school exam includes Form 1 and Form 2. But majority is still Form 3s only. Majority is still Form 3. So again, I want to ask, in this class, anyone, your school is testing Form 1, Form 2, and Form 3, tell me in the chat and tell me you're from which school as well. Okay, so I set to private already, and so your message is everything private. I can see your message. Yeah. So nobody can see your message. Tell me. Go, go, go. Okay. Is it Kota Kemuning? Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. So, Marcus, is that Sri Kembangan? Hey, you know what? Wei you know what? I actually collect two of your school's exam paper. Your exam paper quite king one. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not sure whether is it this one or not. I remember there's a Puchong Jaya B somewhere there. I don't know B or C somewhere there. Gaby collected, and I managed to look at it, then I refer, then erase the what's called the answers from one student, right? But this student score quite good lah. That's why I collected. Then after I look at it, it's wow, not bad, the question. Yeah, so everyone, you notice just like I mentioned, I collect exam papers, correct or not? I'm gonna give it to you. That's the point. Hey, wait, one more. And DJ students here, my teacher said exam will involve 1, 2, 3. Form 2 involve a few chapters and also geometry chapters. Okay, cool. Chapter 8, sorry, this one is usually 8. But I'm not sure whether they include Form 1 and Form 2 in exam though. Then it's okay. I prepared everything for you already. So that's why students, okay, looks like actually quite a lot instead of that three school. So far, 2 school from PJ. 1 school is actually another state from Perak. So they actually mentioned this to me. So I assume that I think there is more lah. Okay, there is more. And then but make sure you check, make sure you check out whether it involve 1, 2, 3 or just Form 3. You have to check. You have to check. Because the amount of question and the questions difficulty is different. You have to know. Okay, everyone, you look at the notes that I prepared. Okay, I prepared Gaby, Qinghua, Simon, and me. We prepared together, and you notice that these 3 chapters. Okay, come, let's stick together. Now these 3 chapters, 1 indices, consumer mathematics. Then yeah, I forget about it. Now it's okay. Now the other 2 will be what? The other 2 will be your standard form. Okay, standard form and your scale drawing. And skill drawing, I won't be doing any questions on this because we are actually doing it in the class now. So we are not doing any skill drawing question. And standard form, I prepared videos for you to refer. So basically you have things to look at, things to like compare, something like that. Okay. Now, so these are form threes. Okay, these are form three. And the rest of it over here, right? The rest of it over here, it will be form one and form two. That's why I said, if let's say your school exam include these two, you have to be careful. You have to be careful because you need to know what are the questions that they come out. But of course, another good thing will be your questions get diluted. So it won't be that difficult. Imagine if let's say your question is like concentrated. Like let's say form one, form three only, like chapter one, chapter two, chapter three, chapter four. So everything will be very, very detailed. Detailed as in instead of getting like one questions from one chapter, probably they will come out like two, three, or maybe four questions in one chapter. So it will be they will test you on more things. Instead of the common one, they will test you something not that common as well. So that's the difference lah. Okay, yeah. So yeah. I prepared in the what's it called in the random mix question there already. So everything's there. Now, everyone. So before we get into that, I want students, if let's say it is possible for you to like open up Google Chrome, maybe Safari in your tab, in your laptops or what. So I want you to open up this for me, everyone. So together. So this is what I'm going to show everybody here. Now, so everyone, can you see my screen now with ttceducation.org? Can you open up this if convenient? I think some of you not that convenient because you're using your phone or what. Then maybe you remember the steps, everything. Later you need to know how to get it. So once you are in this page, right? One by one, once you're in this page, you type one. So one by one, I will teach you how to get more informations. Okay, and of course, you can spread this to your friends. It's public. Okay, it's public. Okay, come next. So you're gonna scroll down. Okay, you're gonna scroll down, and you look at this thing over here. Can you see midterm exam seminar 2025? You're gonna click on this, like and the moment you click on this, okay, the moment you click on this, you're gonna scroll down, and these 5 orange buttons, I think is quite common to you already, right? So what you're gonna do, very simple. You're gonna click on this, click here to get PDF notes and answers. You're gonna click on this. And the moment you enter this, you type 2. So I know you're here already. Come together. Our class is 1.5 hours. I cannot do much. So I will try to fit as much information to you so you can sit down and really study your maths. Study as in not read, do. You're gonna hands-on and try out the question. Okay, good, you are here already. And the next thing will be, I will need everybody to double-click on Form 3s. Okay, double-click on Form 3. And you double-click on your maths. Okay, click. So wait. Let me ask Jahan. Is there already. Is there already. I just send it to Jahan. Jahan is the person in charge to the seminar. He actually do all the what's it called, all the coordination, everything. So he just insert the information for me already. Okay, everyone, look at this. Can you see Form 3 first term? I actually typed wrongly. Supposed to be Form 3 midterm seminar. Yeah, the answers is here already. The answer is already given here. And then this is the notes. Okay, this is the notes in PDF file in case you want to put it in your iPads to do it. And this is the main part, everybody. You're going to instantly now, you download this. You download this, you right click, you download it. Okay, you download it, and you will see something like this. Hey, this is the main thing. And once you download already, you type 3. So I know you already downloaded. You don't pattern go and print out or laugh at you one, like definitely. Because one Form 2 students asked me that, teacher, can I print out this? Hey, please. I will tell you why you cannot, you won't want to print out. I'll tell you why. Okay, so once you download ready, you type 3. Okay, I assume the rest of the students, you know where to get it. maybe it's just very hard for you to reply me. I'm okay with that. But make sure you know how to get the informations. So the first thing is to pass you all the informations that you need to hold it. Okay, you have to hold it. Okay, every single, revisions, you can use this as a reference. Okay, when you are in Form 4, I will get you another list. When you are in Form 5, I will get you another list. Yeah. Joven, no. Because if let's say you sub into my channel, right, it will be quite messed up. Do you know why? Because when I upload the videos, it will be more to, okay, I notice I notice, let's say students is weak in a certain thing, or maybe they did like common mistake, then I'll start doing the videos and upload it. And then I put it as episode what. It's not like in a sequence, like, okay, I'm gonna do like every single chapter one, every single chapter two, no. That's why it's like mixed up one. So what I did for you all is that all the videos that I've recorded actually is more to Form 4 and Form 5 now. It's just that when I explain to Form 4 and Form 5, because they still have Form 1, 2, 3 chapters in their exams. So when I explain to them, indirectly it benefits you all. So I cut that specific parts and then I rearrange into informations that you need, all those important ones. So I put it over here. So the moment you download it, right, everybody, do you notice it's touchable? It's clickable. Yeah, so let's say you're using your laptops or maybe you're using your smartphone, iPads. Now, the moment you tap on it, okay, let's say I want to show you, let's say I want to show you consumer mathematics. You see what I do? Now, can you see number 3, consumer mathematics? So I'm going to tap on this. Bam. So the moment I click on it, right, it will instantly fly me into consumer mathematics videos that I've recorded for Form 5. So you will be able to go through things that you need to know. Like, for example, teacher, I forget about this credit card stuff, credit card things. Then you can click on this, you see, Form 2 hours SPM revision. It's relevant to you all. You all belongs to like PD3. Okay, you click on this, like, come. So you click on this. And the moment you click on this, right, you see, the moment you click on this, you scroll down, description, I put everything nicely for you. Can you see credit card, 3 steps, credit card, 3 steps, credit card, question 2, credit card, question 3. I put like a few examples for you to refer. So if you need, you can use this way to understand it. Okay, got it? So that's why again, if I want to go through every single topics in your exam, it's possible. It will be a marathon. It will be like probably in 6 a.m. in the morning, I have to teach until like 6 p.m. Then the next day we're gonna repeat again. So basically it's like redoing everything, I tell you, you can't like digest everything. And so what I do is that whatever I download, I teach before, so I compile it and put it into that PDF. So that's why these are the things that you will be able to benefit out of what I mentioned to Form 5. Okay. Then of course, like Form 3 indices, for example, let's say you need a complete go through, which is quite hard for indices, you can use this as a walkthrough. But if let's say you need to know the types of question, so I put it over here already, you can use this as a reference to like, okay, what kind of question you will get? Then you can click on type 1, type 2, type 3. And type 4 is actually the hard one. So I'm going to click on this. Bam. And you notice when I click on it, it instantly fly me to that explanation. Then you will be able to look at how I solve the question. Okay, got it? Then these are things that I can do for you. If let's say every single question I do with you, right? I don't think you will be able to digest. So you can use your sweet time to find a sweet period where you are okay with studying maths, then you sit down and study. Okay, so everyone, things I prepare for you already. Okay, things I prepare for you already. You can use it as a reference to the questions type, everything. But anyhow, nobody, I repeat, nobody gonna watch every single video that I put it over here. And it's a bit crazy, and don't do that. So you only watch videos that you need. How do you know what kind of question you need to watch? Okay, I show you. This is how you check. Now, so again, students where your exam is only pure form threes. Pure form 3, you're gonna click on this. Okay, you're gonna click on this. See, click. So the moment you click on this, I prepared a list of form 3 related questions for you. Okay, so these are 2019 exam paper. I think these are better one. 2019 before MCO, I tell you, the question is actually way, I would say, okay, I don't want to use the word powerful. I will use the word quality. Okay, a very like good they have good questions. They are like very detailed. This is the one. Okay, and then can you see this one? Puchungjaya B. Actually higher standard lah, higher standard. I think it's when you do it, it's like you won't feel discriminated. When you do some questions like you're rubbish. Come on, this kind of question you ask me to do, yeah. I mean, sometimes you have the feeling like, for example, let's say now you're form 3, right? They get you 1+1. Come on. You get what I mean? Of course, they get you something better. I think 2019 question is actually way better compared to after that. But by the way, after that, I didn't really collect exam paper already except for CHS. I've been collecting CHS paper, but it's still not that the quality compared to 2019, before 2019. Yeah, that's why this is one of it. Oh, by the way, there's a Form 2 exam paper. I accidentally put it over here. So if let's say for those that you need a better go through on Form 2 questions, right? You can use this Form 2 SMGK Catholic final exam paper to go through every single Form 2 questions. Okay, can? Now, so this is for students where your exam is only pure Form 3s. Okay, pure Form 3s. And then for student where your exam includes Form 1, Form 2, and Form 3, can you see I prepared 5 exam paper for you already? And do you notice there is missing 2020 and 2021? Take a guess. Why? Take a guess. Why there's missing 2020, 21, and 2020? Yes, it was during MCO. Yes, there is still exam, but the exam is only 1 hour. Sorry, I used the word rubbish. The exam, no need to do it, you do others. That's why I come up with, I copy like the questions where higher standard, where better for you to do it. Yes, okay. Now, so, wait. These are past year paper where I think better you print out. When you do it, got feel a bit. But don't print the answer waste your time. Okay. Now, so far, understand what I'm trying to pass to y'all. So I pass you past year questions. So when you do the past year question, you will know what you get stuck. You will know what you get stuck. Okay. Then if you get stuck in that specific question, then you're like, shit, teacher, I don't know how to do this. Then this is the time where you scroll up and you look at the questions that you don't know how to do. Okay. But if let's say you don't know how to decide which chapter is that, then you let me know. So you message me in WhatsApp, in Instagram. If I didn't reply you, just spam me a few more times. But remember, don't spam me 100 over messages. Spam me like probably 1, 2. Then after that, a few hours later, it's like, shit, teacher, why you didn't reply on? Spam me another few more. But I already said, normally my free time will be after 10 p.m. Normally will be after 10 p.m. Okay? Can? Now, so understand, everyone, you know what I'm trying to pass to you all, right? So this PDF file is public. Everybody can get it on. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your grandma, everybody. They can use it on. Okay, they can use it. So remember, Form 3, you have Form 3. Let's say Form 3, you are not DTC, for example, but you still want to get this thing. Just join the seminar. I'll pass you the PDF. Okay? Can? So when you're Form 4, I'll pass you Form 4. When you're Form 3, I'll pass you the Form 3 list. The Form 5 list. Okay, yeah, I have every single updated what was it called? PDF copy for every forms. Like Form 5, they have Form 5 version. You see? Form 5, they have Form 5 version. This is Form 5. Form 5 is like lucky detail. Right? So that's why I said when you enter into to my YouTube channel, right? It will be a bit messed up because it's like mixed up like every single chapters. So no point in. So better I just pass you like the what? Pass you the specific questions, or maybe the specific what's it called? Chapters that relevant to your. So far okay, right? If I say okay, you type okay. If I say no, okay, you ask me questions now because now I'm gonna get into our seminar booklet. Okay, like prepare seminar booklet. Now, so okay, ready? You type okay. We'll prepare our booklet now, the seminar booklet. Okay, okay, ngam. We use 20 minutes to explain like the details lah. Okay, we use 20 minutes to explain the details. Ding. Okay, everyone. Now, I already said I won't be able to go through every single part. And since this is a Form 3 seminar, we'll focus more on Form 3s. Okay, focus more on Form 3s. So I'm going to move down. Okay, I'm going to move down. And students, let's start off the whole class with indices. Okay, indices. The one where we start way earlier during holidays. During holidays. So where is that indices part? Indices will be page 24 lah. Okay, come, let's look at page 24. Okay, look at page 24. Page 24, where is it? Yeah, this is the one, page 24. Now, as for page 24, look at this. The indices question over here, right? This is like number related. These are numbers. And you notice this one is like what? This one is like mixed up. We have unknowns inside, right? You have unknowns. And then when you go down, this one is like comparing. Now, the questions over here is a bit crazier, comparing. And then there is another one. Okay, there is another one, type number 4. I didn't put it over here. Okay, type number 4. So we have something relating to simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation. We have something relating to simultaneous equation. And that's the type 4 question I put in the PDF copy. You can use that as a reference to 2 questions. To 2 questions. This one important. Refer PDF touchable link. Okay, touchable link. Touchable link. Okay, cool. Now, so everyone, be careful. Question a bit geng on. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start. Of course, like the usual question you get, I show you a bit. We can do a comparison. Okay, let me take away and show you some Form 3 normal question that you get in your publishers, or maybe sometimes you might do it in like any other exam paper lah. Okay, let me show you chapter 1 questions where you'll be able to compare lah. This is a normal question. There. Wait, where is it? Where's my normal question? Here. There. This one. These are normal questions. Like, nah, you can solve it easily. But what happened there is that I mixed a lot of different base inside. Okay, then we gotta handle one by one. Okay, we gotta handle one by one. Okay, so here, before we start all these things, you write it over here, we will use something called the 3 balls theory. So what is 3 ball theories, everyone? Let's do like ball 1, ball 2, and ball 3, and you do like backwards. You do like backwards. Okay, do like backwards. And what happened is that, why do I do it backwards? This is actually step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. And what happened is that I will tell you the steps only. Steps is good enough for students where you go through chapter 1 before. Steps is good enough. If let's say you haven't learned this yet, let's say you are new to like your what's it called? You are new to your chapter 1. You didn't learn it before. Then you have to go detail starting with this first ball there. So I show you step number 1. Step number 1, always apply something called big to small, small to big. Okay, big to small, small to big. That's the first step in your indices. Okay, first step in your indices. What do I mean by big to small, small to big? Okay, everyone, one example of this, to this big to small, small to big. Let's say we have 100 and the usual question that I've been using, 128 power 2 over 7. Power 2 over 7. And I want you to simplify it into like the smallest possible answers. Okay, before you get started, okay, before you start this, okay, let me tell you something. I want students to not to use a calculator, and you try to solve this. Okay, try to solve 128 to the power of 2 over 7. Okay, come, you can try it now. I'll get you like probably 30 seconds only. Because this one is like you can hancho this question in split seconds using big to small to big. Yeah. Okay, come, try. Very good. Okay, very good. Sanjay got already. Okay, in split seconds. So what is your answer? Hey, Jovan, no need calculator one. No need. Yes, Kaden, you're right. Janisha, right? Is that how I pronounce your name? Yes, you're right. Now, students, I already said, if you want to use a calculator in your indices, it's okay. But for me, I will definitely teach you how to handle it without using calculator, because the idea of indices is to teach calculator. The original idea of indices is to teach that. Okay, so I'm going to start the question now, everyone. Now, 30 seconds pass already. Yay. So first of all, what do I mean by big to small, small to big? Now, look at this. Your 128, we have a name to it. Why not we put it by the side? Yes, very good. Now, so I'm going to put it here. I see. Let's say we place something like 5 power 3 lah. And the 5, we name it as the base. The 3 above, we name it as the what? Yeah, the power, the index, anything lah. So we name it as the power, we name it as the index. You're right. Okay, you're right. Any of it. Now, the thing is, this is crazy, 128. But how do I make it smaller? Very simple, everybody. This is what I mean by the big base. We're going to make it small now. So how do you make it small? 128, you divide by prime number, everybody. If let's say the number is like crazy, just divide by prime number. So what is your first prime number? 2. If let's say 2 cannot, then you try 3. 3 cannot, then you try 5. 5 cannot, you try 7. This is the trick on how to do it. So I'm going to divide by 2. Wow. So you get 64. Right? 64 easier already lah, everyone. Just tell me random combos. What times what equals to 64? 8 times 8 lah, correct, right? Okay, 8 times 8. Of course, some of you say, teacher, can I just continue dividing prime number 2? Yes. Yes, you can do that. It's just that since I know 64, you can break to 8, I break. So I repeat, my ultimate goal is to always get the smallest base, where smallest base, to me, it's a prime number. Smallest base to me is a prime number. This is only one of the way to do it. There is so many different ways. If you're okay with your school teacher's one, go ahead. If you're not okay, you're still learning it, why not consider the one that I'm going to show you now? Okay, 8, you can make it into 2 and 4. You can make it into 2 and 4. 4, you can further break into 2 and 2. 2 and 2. This is where you will start to count how many prime numbers that you form. You form like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this will be base 2 with power 7. Saw that? So I replace the 128 with 2 power 7. And the 2 over 7 that I didn't use it yet, I place it back. I'm pretty sure existing students, if let's say you are in chapter 1 with me, right? I do this like ample times. A lot of times really. Okay? Now, so far okay, huh? Now then the next thing will be what? The next thing come. I show you the second steps. When you see bracket, everybody, when you see bracket, you're going to do times. Okay, you're going to do times. When you see bracket, you're going to do times. Students, this is what I mean by bracket. Our topic is indices. Index. We are dealing with index. I repeat, index. We are referring to index. I say so many times already, right? Okay, so okay, now 7 times 2 over 7. 7 and 7 you cut long. Then I times already ma. So answer will be 2 square. So what is 2 square? 2 square equals to 4. Done. Can you see I didn't touch my calculator? So that's the original I would say, reason why we do indices. But now, since we have calculator already, so that's why we are too reliant to calculator. We forget the origin of indices. The original way where you are learning all these law of indices, right, is to teach calculator. Okay, so teach calculator to ease the process. Yeah, serious. Okay. Now, so of course, step number 3, we haven't used it yet. When you get the same base, times you will plus, divide you will minus. Can? Then after that, you're gonna put like arrow. This one, a power 0 equals to 1, a power negative n equals to 1 over a power n. That's the reason. Joven, no. This thing, right, it exposed, like what you mentioned. Actually, for you all, it's okay. Like what Joan mentioned is that we can also use calculator to simplify the calculation as well. You're right. Calculator, it's a way to shorten the whole process to instantly get final answer. And do you notice now even faster already? Calculator, it was the first stage of AI. So now the next stage of new AI, right, is to just type the whole equation in, then you just come up with the answer straight away. So that will be the next stage already. Actually, in the middle, there's another stage called photomaths. Just tap, answer come out already. And now it's like AI. So it's like there's a stage. But what's my concern? My concern is where we will lose the what? We will lose. I don't want to say something that something like, oh, you lose the beauty of math, something like that. Nah. My concern is we will lose the original meaning to indices. That's why eventually it will lead to some detailed understanding in your probably at math, your further chapters in your Form 4 and Form 5. This is my concern actually. That's why I always ask students to like go back to the origin before we get into the calculator stuff and things. Yeah. Yeah, correct. You're right. That's why I say your fact is correct. Your fact is correct. So students understand. So that's why when we learn, we can use calculator, but we have to understand the original process. Okay. Now, so these are the things, okay, where I simplify according to you. If you learn your indices already, so these are the 3 steps. Okay, these are the 3 steps. You always do big to small, small to big. Bracket, you're going to times. Same base, you're going to do plus minus. And for those that if you need a complete run through, okay, complete run through to the 3 balls, right? Okay, I can show you the what? I can show you the 3 balls that I do with the students. Okay, so I will show it to you. They're here. Okay, so if let's say you need it, not here. Blank one. They're here. So if let's say you need it, you can do a screenshot to it. This is the one. If you need it, you can do a screenshot part by part. So I open up one part to you first. This is the first part that you want to screenshot if you need it. So for those that need it, you screenshot already, you type SS1, screenshot number 1. For those that need it, okay, you can do you can type SS1 after you screenshot already. Okay. So I'm gonna show you the examples to all the rules on top, because these are rules from textbook. These are rules from textbook. And you further go down, you notice these are the what? These are the complete examples. Make it bigger, the complete reasoning to all the rules above. Wait, there, you can screenshot already. If after you screenshot this, you can type SS2. Okay, SS2. I'm pretty sure students where you newly joined recently, you didn't go through chapter 1 and chapter 2, chapter 1, I would say. You didn't really go through chapter 1 with me. Okay, so that's the reason why in normal class, I've been sending to students a complete go through to indices only, because indices is too important. And we started way earlier, right after your Form 2 exams. So that's why if you need a complete go through, go back to the PDF. I put there, detailed walkthrough. You can click on that as an explanation to every single rules if you need it. Okay, that's why no force on. You need it, you watch. You don't need it. If let's say you are super powerful already, it's okay, you can leave it. Yeah. Okay, now so let's go back. Okay, let's go back. We have the idea already. So we go back to the question, then we can start solving it now. So I will repeat the steps with you guys. I'll repeat the steps. Okay, first of all, look at all the base. Look at all the base. So can you see I underline in blue color? So look at all the base. Is it possible for you to make them into smaller base? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Okay. So of course, which one you can make it smaller? Actually, there's only two. The first one is 49 and the second one is 9. And why 3 and 7? I don't want to touch it. Can you tell me a reason to it? There's only one reason. It starts with P, everybody. Because 3 and 7 is already a what? Start with P. 3 and 7 is already a what? Smart. It's already prime number. Yes. So you see, students, I don't want to skip the working, I don't want to skip working. I'll be writing one by one using steps. Okay? Because student will say, teacher, times the 304 times 2 and times it. I don't want. Because I'm explaining. If I say want to go ahead and times it, you go ahead. I don't want. Okay? Now, because I want to explain to you. So if let's say you want to make the process faster, it's okay, can. But I'm not doing that. Okay, in your exam you can skip the workings. Yeah, you can just, I mean this one, student asked me this, can I times this straight away? Can. But I don't want to do that first. I want to do part by part. So the first thing I do is my base. So 3, 4, bracket 2 times 7 negative 2, 2 over 5. Student definitely asked me this one, teacher, hey, this one, I know, 7 1 over 2, you can apply this and make it 1 over 7 square. I already said I don't want. Of course, there's a reason why I don't want to do that. First is to explain. Second, you will know later. Okay, then this one, divide. Oh, this one a bit weird. I tell you how I handle. I will handle the upper part first. I will divide the whole thing. Divide the whole thing with, the whole thing here, I have to divide the whole thing below, divide by 3, 1 over 2 times 49. Can you tell me you will change to what? You will change 49 into 7 and 7. Basically, it will be 7 squared. So I'll make it 7 squared. And then negative 2, 5. Negative 2, 5. I put it back. Of course, this bracket no need already. Okay, then after that, after I complete this, remember to divide by 9, which is 3 squared. 1 over 4 times with 7 power 1. Okay, so I want you guys to write the first working and you digest a bit before I continue. I said already, question number 1, it's a bit extreme. These are before 2019 question from CHS. So recently on, rubbish. Probably they get you the first 2 part only. I mean, normal exam now I see from different school. You know what? They get you the first part only. You see the difference or not? So that's why I want to teach you something way more things to handle. Then you become stronger. Because then you will be more detailed. So once you are done with this working and you digest already, you type 1. I will definitely use a very long time to explain every single question. Okay. I rather you understand the question than I simply just go through the question because you have full solution already. Plus, you have every single, consider most of the explanation in the PDF file version. Okay, so I already apply step number 1. Whatever big stuff, I make it smaller already. Okay, whatever big stuff, I make it smaller already. Okay, I'm going to enter second step, bracket you times. Bracket you times. I repeat, this topic, we name it as indices, right? That's why I'm dealing with the index now. So everyone, I'm going to deal with this. See, these are the things that I'm going to deal with now. I don't want to touch the base. Once you make it smaller, then you don't touch anymore.
So these are the things that I'm going to touch now. You see? So I'm going to consider rewrite. So now, next part. Yes, sorry. I purposely squeeze it on. Yeah, because student level is here, teacher, not enough space. I purposely squeeze it because we have limited, we have like a certain amount of paper to use only. Not too much. Yeah, because like too much, like free seminar, too much paper we use. So that's why we try to limit. Okay. We don't want to do too many ways. Yeah, so you can use test pad if you want. Okay, one by one. 3 over 4 times 2. Simplify. 3, 2. So the first one done already. The next one times with 7. This one cannot simplify. You see your negative 2 times 2 over 5? Cannot simplify, never mind. You times to your 2. So you get negative 4 over 5. Over 3, 1 over 2. You didn't do anything yet. Times with 7. Negative 4 over 5. Correct. So the upper part done already. Then over, this is 3. 2 times 1 over 4, you get 1 over 2 times with 7 power 1. Once you are done with this, you manage to digest already, you type okay 2 times. So I know you're done already. So what I did is that I did step number 2. Step number 2. I'm handling all the what? All the bracket where I times it. Oh, you mean if let's say the divide, they put another divide over here, is it? Yeah. Then for this case, you see whether there's a bracket or not. If let's say there's a bracket with 9, 1 over 4, then times 4, right? Times 7 basically is the same thing. Basically it's the same thing. But if let's say there's no bracket, it means you're going to take the answer, divide by 9 power negative 14 first, then the answer you times 7. Then 1 by 1. Okay, good question. Very good. Now, so that will be step 2. Next step. Okay, next step, we're going to go into equals. Wait, can you see now I'm actually dealing with the upper part first? You don't go and touch the one below, because we need to handle the upper part first. Because everything is actually from the numerator above. So I'm handling that. Okay, so if let's say don't highlight, I'm just showing you. So you notice this whole part over here, right? This whole part over here is the upper part. It's the upper part. So I'm dealing with that, That's why I have to do separately. So now, students, let me ask you something. We name it as common sense. Students, agree or not? 8 divided by 8 equals to what? 1. Did you agree or not? 8 divided by 8, like exactly your 100% equivalent stuff, like 8 divided by 8, 1. So let's say we have a power 5 divided by a power 5. Come on, it's 100% equivalent. You make it 1, right? Now, but you don't tell me something like, teacher, a power 5, a power 3. You don't touch this one. This one you have to use indices. It will be a power 5 minus 3, a squared. So you have to be careful because now I'm telling you common sense. Like a power 5 divided by a power 5, 1. The reason, because it means a5 minus 5, it will be a power 0. A power 0 equals to 1, correct? Or maybe by law, you can cut and make it 1. It is still 1, right? So what you notice is that, hey, teacher, you see this one and this one? Same cut, 1, 1, gone. Then the upper part, agree or not, step number 3 says same base, you can do plus minus, right? So I'm dealing with this, so it will be 3 over 2, see, minus 1 over 2, correct? Right? So I'm dealing the upper part. Then divide by 3, 1 over 2 times 7 power 1. 1 by 1, I don't want to skip because students say, teacher, you don't want to deal with the one below, man? I don't want first. I do 1 by 1. Okay, I don't want to skip them. In case student like me, I used to be quite dumb, The reason why I said I'm dumb, because I do very little practice. I always play basketball. Always. Basketball, ping pong, skateboarding. Always. During my 4-1-2-3. So that's why I flung everything, So that's why you need to practice a lot to be able to to work your quick maths. Huh? Yeah. So that's why I say you have to do a lot to make sure you're not dumb. Okay. So I agree with that because you need to have more neuron connections. That's why you need to practice to be able to connect them. Serious? Okay. So 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2. This one easy long. Oh, 3 minus 1, you get 2. 2 divided by 2 is actually 1. So this one 1. See, 1. Extra workings. Extra working. Then like this one, correct, right? And this one you can do. This one divide. So 3, 1 minus 1 over 2. And then over 7 power 1. Then the next one comes in already. This 1 over here is actually what? This 1 over here is actually 2 over 2. This 1 over here is actually 2 over 2, right? And then it will be 3, 2 minus 1, 1 over 2 over 7 power 1. Looks like we already do up to like the final part already. We cannot do anything anymore. Different base you can't do. Then you type calculator. And now you can type calculator. So everyone, can you type calculator and tell me your final answer? So you notice, I mean, student will definitely say this thing, right? Teacher, the starting of it, I type everything to calculator. I already get my final answer. Your teacher won't get you any marks because they need the indices workings. They need the indices workings. So make sure when you type, it will be 3 power, open bracket 1 over 2. You have to make sure you have this on. If let's say you're using MS, you see, open bracket better. Then this answer, after you do already, you divide by 7, your answer will be 0.247. This is the final answer. I'm pretty sure because you didn't put bracket. That's why you will get this answer. You have to put bracket. You try, see whether you get this or not. For teacher, what if I just leave on the second answer? Only if this thing, the question here says simplify. You stay prime number like what I did just now. This is simplify. This is find value. Or maybe evaluate. Good question. Okay, good question. Very nice. Okay, right. Yes, sir.
Yes, but what would you like to do with the previous notifications? For example, would you like to read,
the heck,
summarize?
Scare me. Suddenly, Gemini comes up. Scare me. Okay, so so we move on. Now, students, okay, let me tell you something. These are way crazier questions. Seminar, I teach you all the easy one, no point, right? Because you meet me one time only. Yeah, that's the point, because suddenly Gemini comes out. That's why there's a random British AI voice. Okay, now so let me just show you a bit. Let me just show you a bit on the Form 3 question that you might possibly get. Let me see. Zahao, definitely. That's why I said every student you have your own way. It's just that for me, the reason why I have extra workings there, because I insist to do like step 1, I focus on making everything small first. Then the next part I do on the bracket first, and after that I work on the same base thing. So I noticed from the workings that you sent to me, right? From the workings that you sent to me, you basically compile everything at the end of it. Correct? Very good. Very good. It means you understand the process. Yeah. Can. No problem. Okay. So just to show you a bit. So that's a very good move. Okay, very good move. Now I just show you a bit on the question style that you get according to your textbook. Okay. Now, student, this is your textbook. Oh, sorry, this is chapter 3. Now, look at textbook. Okay, this one, chapter what? Chapter 3, no. Where's your textbook? I remember I downloaded before. This is your textbook. Okay, so look at, I mean, you don't have to take it out. I'm just showing it to you. Like textbook comes out, what kind of question? If let's say you have like number related questions. Okay, so basically you will get something like this. Let's go to like the back part. There. Wait on, the one behind. Just want to show you a bit. There. You see, students. Basically, these are the types of question that you will get. Or these are the types of question that you get. Like worst is this, worst is this. But if let's say you're gonna talk about WASA exam. You know WASA exam? If let's say WASA exam is way simple compared to this, WASA exam probably you get something like let me show you another one. Now, WASA exam, probably you get something like this. There, this one. This one WASA exam. Oh, I mean now school exam school comes up with the question, right? It used to be like government get a portal, then they have to select question from there. The question is like this easy. So now what happens is that school teacher can come up with their own question, right? Then probably harder, then they will get something like worse. There. The one in textbook, the one considered quite extreme already. Where's it really? Then this one quite extreme already. This one. Okay. Now, so everyone, now why not I show everybody a random question from textbook lah. Okay, I show a random question from textbook. If let's say you have square root, then what happened? Okay, come. Now, so before we do like the questions over here, right? Okay, maybe I copy this question there lah. Then you can write it elsewhere. Okay, I copy this one. Okay, so I put it there with you. Wait, sorry, where's my seminar booklet? Okay, here. So I'm going to put it over here. Okay, bam. So this is the question that I'm going to do with you guys. Okay, everyone. Now, so this one, everything numbers on, everything numbers on, I show you. Okay, this one. So this situation, I'm going to go back to the three ball theory that I mentioned just now. So remember I said three ball theory, whatever big you make it small, whatever small you're going to make it big. What do I mean by big to small, small to big? You see, big base, you make it smaller base. The 128, if let's say you ignore the 27 just now lah, we are basically focusing on the 128 power 1 itself, this thing only. So 128 becomes a small one, and the 1 now becomes 7. That's why I replace with 2 power 7. This is big to small, small to big. This is what I'm trying to say. Okay, there's a reason. Okay, then student will definitely say, teacher, but then there's a square root, there's root, there's power root of 4, something like that. So how? Okay, that's the reason why I redesigned the question into this situation. Because it used to be something like this. That used to be something like this. Okay, now, so I'm going to show you the three ball that I asked you to screenshot just now as a reference. Okay, where is it? The one that I asked you to screenshot, I see. Ta-da! Saw that. Now, so among the rules over here, I didn't go through one. Now, look at rule number 8. Okay, the worst rule of all. The worst rule as in, because I already said, indices is to ditch calculator. Come on. If let's say you can do it without using calculator, when you have roots, you tell me. Okay, I'll definitely learn from you. Okay, I'll definitely learn from you because I really cannot. Imagine roots, but of course, square root 25, cube root 125, all these things I know because they are perfect square, perfect cube. But how if I get you something random like root of 7, inside we have a base of 128. If let's say you know, you really know. But if you don't know, you will stuck there. Okay, so students, that's why I'm going to show you this one more time. Rule number 8, I will just show it to you. I will show you how we ignore the root and then convert it into something easier to handle. Okay, here. Okay, seminar. Okay, so by the side of it, right, I want you to put something like a to the a with a root. Okay, with a root, and you have box over here, you have box over here, and you write like an arrow. You write there. Nobody Nobody likes you. Okay, nobody likes you. Really, nobody likes this. Okay, and what we're going to do is to convert into fraction. And the reason why we convert into fraction, everybody, because when you get fraction, do you notice we can do the bracket times? Then bracket times. Just like I said that. Now then this one bracket times. When you have fraction, you can do that. But if let's say you have root, how you do? Cannot. So that's why we have to do some fine tuning to it. So it's like what? It's like you are not so fashionable, and then now you change your fashion a bit. You see, not so fashionable. Yeah. So we change to something fashionable. Then people look at it, it's like, wow, this is handsome, something like that. So we're going to change that. Okay, so how the changing part we have to memorize a bit lah. Okay, I'll show it to you. So let's say I place M over here, and this is N now, everyone. Can you tell me what is the name to M? Starts with P, everyone. I teach you how to memorize them, you know. I teach you how to memorize it. How? Okay, thank you very much. That's the power, right? Okay, that's the power. Okay, that's the power. Very good. Okay, this one over here, we name it as start with R. R4 starts with R. Yeah, that's the root. You're right. Okay, that's the root. Okay, now, see, easy. So I'm gonna change it into something fashionable. Okay, so people look at it, it's like, wow, handsome. This one very nice. So M is the power. Power increase your value. Power increase your value. Root basically decrease your value. Like for example, if I say a random square root 25, can you see 25 eventually it becomes 5? Square root 25, you get 5. Imagine if I get you something like 9 square. Can you see the square eventually leads the 9 square into 81? It gets bigger, right? So I use this ideology, right, to convert it into the fractions. So it's just a way to memorize. So I will take the power, place it on top. You see? Power, arrow shoots up. Power increase. That's why you put up. You see? You put up. This one, M. Power up. Okay, power, you put up. I put arrow upwards, that's why you put upwards. Then root, you decrease the value, you put down. You see? So I rearrange already. And once I rearrange, let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. Do you notice you have like all these root stuff? Correct? Let me get you one example to it. Okay, now students, look at this. Root with a 32. This is square and this is 5. Okay, come. Tell me the final answer to this without using calculator, just by using big to small, small to big ideology to solve this. Can you handle? So the first thing you do is to convert to the fraction, the fashionable, the very handsome rule, right? Rule number 8. So that's why you see, nobody will do this, you know. The moment you do roots, rubbish. Sorry, I'm like super harsh. And okay, something that I don't like, I don't use it. So I will swap to something useful. Then very good. You will get 32. And you notice the power, you'll put 2 on top and you'll put the 5 below, right? And then instantly, you will take the 32 and start breaking it into big to small, small to big. Austin, very good. So you get 4 and 8, right? And the 4, you get 2 and 2. And 8, you get 2 and 4. 4, you further 2 and 2. Wow. You see, this is like 2 power 5 now. From 32 itself, where it's originally power 1. If I say I'm referring to the 32 lah. So can you see big to small, small to big? So I replace the 32 with 2 power 5 with a 2, 5 outside. Wow, bracket you can times already, so you cut, lemak, 2 square, answer 4. See, this is how I handle the numbers. So now I will use this idea, to handle the questions in front of you. Okay, but one by one. Whatever big base, we're going to make it smaller. I think the super obvious one, it's here. Correct? Now, together. Okay, together. If you are ready, you type R. I start the question together with you. If you're not ready, if let's say you are writing halfway, you want to ask me any question, you ask me now. I already said, seminar, it's only 1.5 hours. We can't do much. That's why I prepare a lot of things to for you in the PDF copy. So after you do it already, you get stuck in anything, you do already, you bring to normal class. That's why in normal class, I ask students to bring seminar notes to me. We're going to do it in the class. Okay? So remember, I need seminar booklet. Okay. Ready? Okay, cool. So I don't want to skip anything. I'll just go by step one, big base to smaller base. But I notice we have some what? We have some like situation. And what is the situation now? It's where we have roots. We don't want very ugly, correct or not? So we're gonna swap that to what? I see. This one is actually power 1. Nothing means power 1. So this is actually 2, 5, 6 power 1 over 4. This one is actually 7, 2, 9. 1 over 2 square root means 2. Right? And this is actually 1, 2, 5, 1 over 3. Now, I repeat. Student will definitely ask me this one. Teacher, I type calculator faster than you. I type root of 4. You see, you can type this one, 4, then you can type this one, then you can type 2, 5, 6 to get the answer. Or maybe like EX calculator students, right? The moment you type this out, you have boxes, you can insert 4 here, you can insert 2, 5, 6, then you can do already. But I already said, your teacher need workings. Of course, I know. Of course, I know you can use calculator to get the answer. I know that. Okay? But I already said, you have any concern, right? Just bomb me. But it's just that sometimes the way I express it, it seems like I'm kind of like sour a bit. Okay? Want to make fun of it? No. Okay, my concern is to make sure you really know the situation. Okay. So, okay, Ken, ready? So we're going to move to the next one, okay? Now, the next one comes in. The next one comes in. Hey. So now, 2, 5, 6, 7, 2, 9, 1, 2, 5. You know what? If you really don't know, 2, 5, 6. Okay, you use calculator to handle a bit, it's okay, one. So 2, 5, 6 divided by 2, 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 8. Don't you remember just now 1, 2, 8 is actually 2 power 7? Right? You have additional, so now becomes 2 power 8 already. Then you replace 2 power 8. 2 power 8, 1 over 4. 7 to 9 very hard. Okay, come. Ayo, teacher, 7 to 9 very big. Never mind. You divide by prime number, I said already. 2 cannot, 3. If let's say you remember, it's actually 9 cube. You can put 999. If let's say you want, you can put 999. Then you can split the 9 to 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. That's why I say the more you do, your brain's neuron connection becomes better and better. You can easily open the drawer in your brain. Like, quick, I know the answer already, I can put down. That's why the more you practice, the better. You know the concept I always say in the class. The concept of practicing, there's a reason. It's not like parents always ask us to like practice. My mom said the same thing, practice. But why? You have to understand why. Okay, it's because of what? It's because of the neural connections. Okay, so you divide by 3. 7, 2, 9 divided by 3. I already said prime number cannot. Prime number 2 cannot. You move to 3. Then you can use calculator and divide. You see, 2, 4, 3. Then continue. If let's say 2 big, 3 again. So 2, 4, 3 divided by 3. It's okay to use calculator. As in you don't type the whole thing and get final answer. But during the process, you divide a bit, it's okay. Then if you want very simple already, right? You get 9, 9. 3, 3. 3, 3. 3 power 6. So 3 power 6, 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 5. This one easier, 5, 3. Something that we memorized before. And the rest on top, rewrite. Okay, now. So I already make all the big base smaller. Okay, let's do it. Students. See, the one above is actually a rule where you have to take your 3 over 2, you multiply to every single index inside. How many base you have inside, you're going to multiply your index into each and every base index. So I have 2, 6 times 3 over 2, 9. 4, 4 times 3 over 2, 3, 6. 2 times 3 over 2, 5, 3. And the one at the bottom is like 3, 8 times 104, you get 2. And then 3 times 6 times 1 over 2, you get 3. And then 5 power 1. Okay, wait. I'll wait for you. You digest. Understand the situation. And then let me, if you're ready, you type ready. R. You type R, then I know you're ready. You have any question, you ask me now. In case students stuck here, this part over here, I'll take it away for a while just to show you a bit on the workings. We are referring to this. We are referring to this, you see? This rule over here. Different base, index, your P, you're going to multiply to each of them. Example-wise, see? Example. We have either number related, you see? Numbers, this is what we are doing. Or maybe we have unknowns related. It's the same. So that's why this is what I'm trying to show you. Okay, come. You ready? You type R. Then I know you are ready. Because my concern is that student might be having problem with teacher. Why the 6 suddenly becomes 9? Something like that. Fantastic. So now you compare base by base. Right on. So 2, 9 minus 2 times, always use the one on top to start. Always. So 3, 6 minus 3. Why minus? Same base, divide your minus. Same base, divide your minus. Because this one over. Over means divide. Times with 3, 5, 3 minus 1. So you got 2, right? You got 2, 7 times with 3. 6 minus you get 3 times with 5 squared. So students, I don't think we can do anything anymore. But before that, why not we check a bit on what the textbook says. Okay, textbook says calculate the value. Okay, calculate value means we have to get a final answer already. Okay, so we go back. Okay, where is it? We go back. Oops. We go back. Where's my... here. You go back and you can't do anything anymore. So what you need to do now? Then now you type calculator for the final answer. If let's say they ask you to simplify, you have to stop here. Because simplify means you stay prime number. Then these are prime number, you stay prime number. Correct. But since the question just now, it says find the value. Okay, we go for find the value. 2 power 7, 128. 3 square, 3 cube, sorry, 27. This one 25. And then 128 times 27 times 25. Oops, 128, 27, 25. We get 86400. Unique workings to achieve your indices marks. The final answer, then this one final answer. Understand? Now, so I did like one part of your indices question. Okay, now, so I will move into another part. So there is a lot more. Please practice them. I put like type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4 for you to check them out. Okay, now, next question. Next question, I'm going to do compound interest. Right, compound interest. Okay, move everybody. Move. You look at your next page, page 25. Okay, page 25, we're going to do compound interest. Where is compound interest? There. Question number 2. Let's look at Nana. Let's look at Nana. Okay, so maybe I compare a bit. Can everyone tell me question number 1 and question number 2? Question 1, what we're going to use as in formula-wise. Just tell me the title. Which one is simple interest? Which one is compound interest? Number 1 is yes, thank you. Number 1, I equals to PRT. Reason, because they put simple. Reason, because they didn't mention the word compound, right? Then the second one,
The reason why it is a compound related question, because they mentioned the word compound. Because they mentioned the word matured value. That's the few reasons. Okay, so I'm going to put the formula there. Do you think your school teacher will get you the formula sheet? Of course. Of course. SPM, you have complete formula. Okay, complete formula. Okay, but of course you don't expect they get you formula like what? Formula like perimeter. If let's say they get you something like total surface area for cone, total surface area for cylinder, these kind of things, yes. But like normal basic shapes don't have one. Okay. So this one is like MV equals to P open bracket 1 plus, okay, this one I put a box there, and then I put a box here. Okay, tell me what you're going to insert here. Come, tell me in the chat. Important, no? The 1 plus everybody knows now, but the first bracket, what you're going to fit in? First of all, what you're going to fit in? Kaden, instead of using the word timer, normally we use a standard what? A standard alphabet. What's that? What's the alphabet that we are using? R over. Very good. N, everyone. N. And put a star here for N. N is super important. Super important. And then this will be what? The next bracket here, everyone. What are you going to insert? Thank you very much. N T. It means N times T. Okay, N times T. Now, in case student need a quick go through on all the formulas, what it represents, I'm going to mention it now. MV represents matured value. MV represents matured value. Matured value means a combination or maybe a total of your savings plus your interest. But the interest, suppose, is like compounded already on the compounded interest. Interest part only, then they add up with the savings already. If let's say your question wants you to get purely on interest, right, you have to minus the savings out because the formula is to lead to the total of it, matured value. Okay, the next one. What is R? The rates. P, of course, everybody knows that. It's like the principal, the amount of money that you save into the fixed deposit or what. Okay, then, what is N? This is my concern. What is N? Can you explain it using your way? Explain it using your way. What is N representing? What is N representing? What is N representing? Okay, actually quite the way you express to me different sentence, but I get what you mean. So basically, for me, I'll put it over here. Compounded how many times in a year? And you know the word compound means you're going to add the interest into your principal. Correct not? Everyone, look at the words that I'm using. Compound yearly. It means after 1 year, you're going to compound your interest into the principal, right? Compound yearly. Your N equals to what? I put it at the bottom. Compound yearly. N equals to 1. Thank you very much. Compound will be compounded. Depends on what you want to say. Compound every month. N equals to what? Compound every month. Every single month you're going to compound. So what do you do?
Very good. 12. Compound every 4 months. Be careful. Compound every 4 months. Okay? It means in 1 year, right? You're going to compound 3 times. Why compound 3 times? Why n equal to 3 times? Because in a year, right, you have a total of 3 4 months. In a year, you have a total of 3 4 months. That's the reason. Okay, like compound quarterly slash, we name it as compound every 3 months as well. I'm pretty sure we have been writing this in normal class, and I spent so much time in our consumer mathematics, right? Okay, so we have n equals to 4. Thank you very much. And in this situation, I'm going to start reading. Nana makes a savings of 20,000 in a fixed deposit account with an interest of 4% per annum. Per annum means per year. Compounded yearly. So n equals to 1. N equals to 1. Calculate matured value after 12 years. Okay, after 12 years. So this will be your, obviously, the T lah. T means the number of years. Okay, so everyone, matured value, you can put MV, no worries. So 20,000 is your principal, obviously. 1 plus rate of, don't do 4/100. That's for the week. Come on, for the pros, we use decimal. What do you use? Yes, 0.04. Come on, nobody put like 4/100 anymore. Then over what? Over 1. The reason why I still put that over 1, although that's, I know 0.04 divided by 1 is actually 0.04, right? The reason I put that is to complete the formula, that's all. You can skip that if you want. This will be 1 times 12. You can skip the 1 if you want. So eventually, you will get your final matured value answers. Let's compare and see whether you get the same answer as mine. $32020.64. Yeah, you don't have to round off because it's like 644. If I say 645, you have to make it 65. Mantap? Everyone okay? Now, everyone, can now the final one. Okay, the final one, why not we tried up something relating to what? Mr. Bean, I tried in normal class, right? I tried in normal class. Yeah, then Tutor also we try already in normal class. Let me try ROI. Now let's try one ROI related question in Gomez. Okay, for Gomez related question. ROI can be different style. Okay, so normal class students, remember to refer to the normal class questions that I go through with y'all. So every question where I go through with you, you go through it one more time. Just do it by the side, retry them. Then make sure, normal class students, your questions behind your notes, that extra practice, I'm pretty sure you do a bit already lah, but do more. Do more. If let's say you are focusing on your exam, so for now, if let's say you think there is no time or what, but I'm pretty sure you got time because your exam is on like roughly mid of May lah. So it depends on you. I would say better if you tried up your normal class notes, the questions behind. So if let's say you really think there is no time because you have other subjects, then you go for past year questions. Go for past year questions, the one that you don't understand, then you can refer to the videos that I prepared for you. Yes. Okay. Now, so as for Gomez question, right? Gomez question. No, sorry. Number 3, Blackpink, because I want ROI, right? Now, so as for ROI question, right? I want to write ROI in percentage. Your formula will be what? Can you tell me what you're going to hit on top, what you're going to hit below? Come. I want the one on top. What is it? The one on top, we're going to feed R, the returns. The one below, we're going to feed investment. I. And that's the reason why you have the formula. According to English, it represents, look at the word that I'm using, return on investment. Return on investment. I'm pretty sure in normal class, I mentioned this before. Let's say we are playing something called WWE. You know what is WWE? So this is the ring, the boxing ring, right? The WWE ring. Okay, and who is this? Okay, so let's say that they are fighting like bah, 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 bah. So what happens is that let's say Yu Qing lah. Okay, let's say your science teacher Yu Qing. Okay, so let's say you have one punch, bang. So Yu Qing lie down already. It's like bang. This is your science teacher Yu Qing. YQ. Okay, this is your science teacher. Okay, so maybe I color a bit. This one is your science teacher. Xing. Okay, can Now then what happened is that Yu Hang. You know who is Yu Hang, right? So Yu Hang. Okay, let's say Yu Hang use a different color lah. Okay, this is Yu Hang. Can see you cannot see this. I use a different color, purple. Okay, this one Yu Hang. Okay, so what happened is that Yu Hang is the one that punch Yu Xing, right? It's like punch, then Yu Xing consider unconscious already. So what Yu Hang do is that Yu Hang is standing over here, gonna do this Spider-Man stun. So it's like holding the what's it called, the two string by the side. Okay, it's like standing halfway already. So we're gonna jump. Okay, do like the final stun, like what the Rock do. Okay, so the moment when Yu Hang jumps, like jumps up. So this is the gesture, It's like yeah. So you're gonna jump this way. It's like okay. So I finished the drawing already. So can you tell me the position for two of them? We will describe it as what? We will describe it as Yu Hang is what? Yu Qing. I want the English word that you're gonna fit in the blank there. Yu Hang is what? Yu Qing. 2 alphabets only. Look at the English word, just 2 alphabets. What's the 2 alphabets that you use? What's the 2 alphabets? Yes, use the word stronger. That one is stronger than different. This one, Yu Hang is on Yu Qing. So English word says that, right? So same applies to return on investment. So if I say according to the position here, right, you notice Yu Hang is on Yu Qing, right? Return on investment. That's why return on top, investment below. You get what I mean? So formula itself makes sense. Formula itself makes sense. So return is something where you achieve okay, the profits. So we're gonna fit the profit inside now. Okay, so story done already. So we're gonna take away the story, we put it by the side here. So we're gonna get into this. In the year of 2016, Blackpink bought unit trust with a bonus of 10,000. So you know lah, that would be the initial investment. Originally, he invested 10,000. So that will be your investment. So I'm going to put it below. That's the investment. After 2 years, they sold all the unit trusts and received 10,400. So students, you get a capital gain. Look at the word I'm using. You get a capital gain of 400. So that's one of my returns. Capital gain. Capital gains. They received dividend 350 twice. 350, you receive 2 times. So these are returns, right? Besides capital gains, I get dividend as well. So these are my total returns. Then it says, calculate the ROI by Blackpink. Done. You can do already. So tell me, what is the percentage? It will be 350 times 2, you get 700, plus 400, you get 1,100. Divide by 10,000, and then eventually times 100.
you get 11%. That's your ROI, everybody. So this is like the normal ROI lah. You have a lot more. Okay, students. Okay, students, before you go, so I'm going to mention it again. So what I can do for you, I'm not sure whether you appreciate it or not, but I think it will be quite useful. Not quite, it's like super useful for students as a go-through lah. Okay, so the study sequence, I will recommend students to straight get into your past year question. Remember I said past year question, where to get it? Remember I said that? So you straight get into your past year question, right? Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you one final time. Okay, one final time on how to work out the whole revision process. Okay, everyone, wait. Okay, just get me like probably 2-3 minutes, very fast. Okay, 2-3 minutes. Okay, here. Now, so students, this is the one. So I repeat, you scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Don't look at the videos, everything first. What you do is that you straight get into your past year question. For those that you are being tested on Form 3, click on this link. It will lead you to this. You see, bam, it will lead you to this. And these are the questions that you can go through. Just ignore the Form 2. Then you see question with full solution, question with full solution, question with full solution. You can use that as a go-through on what kind of question you will get. You see, usually 12 question. Actually quite okay on 2016. Yeah, the question is like quite, I wouldn't say extreme, but like what I mentioned, higher standard. You see, the questions, everything is there already. The questions, everything is there. Quite powerful on the question. And full solution is already provided. Please make sure you sit down and try it out. Procrastinate is a problem. So for now, just work the shit out of it. Important. Then for those that you are being tested on Form 1 up to Form 3, these are the questions that you can go through. Bam, 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 bam. And this one, I have additional Form 1, Form 2 questions for you. You can click on this to get it. Okay, you see, click there. Additional Form 1, Form 2 question. You can use this. Okay, now, and if let's say you need reference there, I said already, you can use this as a reference. You see the 4 type of question, especially type 4. Okay, you see type 2? Everyone look at type 2, you see? With unknowns. Possible to expect. See or not? This one unknown related question. Then you see this one, type 3, comparing question. I put nicely for you already. Can you see I want to punch you? You see? Comparing question. Quite not comparing question. You look at your indices question, it's actually the same question. Then after that, you notice type 4, consider the worst lah. You see that? The worst. See this? Simultaneous related question. But of course, include some weirder questions for you. Okay? So you can use that as a reference. Okay? So everyone, you need my help in any questions, let me know in WhatsApp. For those that you don't have my WhatsApp, you can go Instagram and ask me there, Liang Mathematics. Okay, so I'm going to stop here and thank you for your time, everybody. The only thing you can do now is to do question to find out what you don't understand. Okay, bye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye. Doodles. Bye. Bye. Bye.